Chapter 1. The First Glance. The room pulsed with an energy Carmelia could feel in her chest, a low thrum of conversation and clinking glasses that reverberated through the air. The gallery was crowded, a sea of tailored suits and glittering dresses, but she'd never felt more alone. She wasn't here to mingle, not really. She was here because Sophia had insisted she live a little. Carmelia glanced at the nearest painting, a bold swirl of crimson and black. It was beautiful, arresting even, but it didn't hold her attention. Nothing did these days. She sipped her champagne, the bubbles fizzing against her tongue, and scanned the room again. Sophia had disappeared into the crowd the moment they'd walked in, leaving Carmelia to fend for herself. Her gaze swept over the faces, some familiar, most not, until she saw him. He was standing near the far wall, his broad shoulders leaning against a marble column as if he owned the space. He wasn't looking at the art. He wasn't looking at anyone. He was simply there, commanding attention without trying. His dark hair fell in careless waves over his forehead, and the sharp lines of his jaw and cheekbones were softened only by the faintest shadow of stubble. Carmelia froze, her breath catching in her throat. He was stunning, in a way that made her heart stutter and her stomach tighten. But it wasn't just his looks. It was the way he carried himself, like he knew exactly what he wanted and how to get it. A man who didn't ask for permission. As if sensing her gaze, he turned his head, and their eyes met. Her body betrayed her before her mind could catch up. A rush of heat spread through her, pooling low in her belly, and her fingers tightened around the stem of her glass. His eyes were a stormy gray, piercing and unrelenting, and they held hers with an intensity that made her feel stripped bare. He didn't smile. He didn't look away. He just watched her, as if he were waiting for her to make the first move. Carmelia's pulse raced. She should look away, she told herself. She should break the connection.